Gotta get. Gotta get. Gotta get. Gotta get.
Welcome to this video tutorial. This is one of my series on my HTML tutorials for my YouTube account. Okay, we're gonna start off today with some basic HTML tags. I mean, this is like for beginners. This is the first part. This is all for beginners. So basically, I'm gonna be using Dreamweaver, but you can. I'm just using Dreamweaver so I can have visual, so I know what I'm doing. But technically, you could use Notepad or Microsoft Expression Web or some other text editing program. But I just prefer to use the ones like Expression or Dreamweaver that show you, so you have visual effects. Okay, so let's go ahead and open up Dreamweaver. And we're going to create a new HTML. And I'm going off screen here, so let's move it up where you can see it. Alright, so let me make this font a bit bigger for you. Okay. HTML. Oh yes, and if you're a very beginner, this is what it is, right? These are called tags, and you probably can't see it, so let me maximize this. Okay, like I was saying, these are called tags. Open, close, alligator, less than, greater than symbols. And what you do, when you put inside of these tags are just letters that represent something. So this is a tutorial on HTML, so we're just going to put HTML. We're not going to worry about all that type and stuff. And then if we're putting something inside of these tags, like this is where our information goes, every time you close a tag, you're always going to put a /HTML, so, or / whatever. And then we're just going to put another tag, the body. Okay, and then we're going to put the head here, the head tag. I guess it did it for me. Alright, but wait, no, excuse me, pardon me, the head tag goes outside of the body. I don't know what I'm doing today. Okay, head. There you go. Alright, now inside of the body you would put things called divs. This is just starting off, so it's going to be called like a div. And a div is basically, probably I would say, the most functional type of typing box. Like it's like a text box in a website editor, but it's the most functional. If you go down a line or press enter, it doesn't go like 2 lines down like the paragraph tag. So we're just going to put a div tag in, come down here. And then inside of the div, here, let me space this out a little bit for you. So know what we're doing here. Okay, so inside of the div, we're just gonna, here, basically if I go to design, there's nothing there, but you can see this little box here is where I'm typing. So if I come into here, and I say this is a test, come in here at design, there it is, it shows up, but all those other stuff does not show up. But watch this, if I want to go down a line, if I want to go down like 2 lines to start a new paragraph, this is another test, watch what's going to happen. It's still going to be on the same line. See? Well, my question is, well, how do I get it down like I wanted it to be? Well, pretty simple enough. Even though when you look in here, it looks like it's gone down, it actually hasn't. you have to put a tag in called BR. And this tag does not need a /BR, so we're lucky. And this basically means, hey, go down a line. So if we want it to go down 2 lines, we would basically put 2 BRs. So we come into design, there you go. And now say you want to bold your text. Now you could use a CSS cascading style sheet to bold the text, but we're not going to get into that. We'll do that in another tutorial. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do the simple bold. We're going to put the tag called I think it's B. I might be wrong, but we just want this. This is like, pretend this is the main paragraph heading in the div. So pretty sure that's right. Let me test it. Oh, yep, I'm right. The B tag is bold. So you can have this text, and this is your paragraph header. Paragraph header, and this is the text that goes inside of your paragraph. Now, if you're in here, you can always just directly edit the text like in something like Dreamweaver or Microsoft Expression Web. But if you're using just Notepad or some text editor, then you're gonna need to know the tags like BR and bold. You're gonna need to know those tags because you're not gonna have visual effects that will allow you to go down and use to just go down. So, all right, next we're gonna do what am I gonna do next? All right, next I'm gonna be talking about headings. The tags are H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, and H6. The lower the number, the bigger the text is gonna be. So let me show this by creating a new div. And then inside of this div, I want to put a paragraph heading, and I want to center this paragraph heading, and I want it to say welcome. So this is what it's going to do. I'm going to put the tag called center. Easy enough, huh? Center. You want it to be centered. And then inside of this center tag, because you have two tags, or one tag, but the opening and the closing of the tag, and then in between those two, in between this tag, you want to put a heading. So you put the tag. I want to do the biggest, so let's do H1, do a / and then here, and then inside of our H1 tag, we're gonna put welcome. Now I'm gonna have to put these BRs in because this is gonna be right below this. So we want, or actually right next to it probably, so come in here between the two div tags and put BR. Alright, now let's see what this looks like. See? It's centered, and it's the biggest one. Now, let me show you what the other sizes would be. Here, I'll just copy this. And then what we'll do is we'll go down and we'll put I just want it to go one line down, and then we'll put another one in, but instead of H1, let's just put H6. The H6 tags are going to be the smallest. See? It's a heading, but it's very, very small. And it's H1 through H6. So that's a easy way to have your text very big and bold and tidily. Alright, and thank you for watching this tutorial. I'm going to put many more tutorials on about HTML. This was just for people who are HTML challenged and need a little bit of help. But stick around for some more tutorials, and thank you.